Hello, greetings from Geckoboard. Let's check out how you can use Zapier to track metrics on your Geckoboard dashboard. This method is helpful when we don't have a pre-built integration for the service you're using, or when we do have the integration but don't offer the particular metric that you're interested in. We're going to be using Pipedrive data in our example. We'll track things such as new deals today versus yesterday, deals this month versus last month, and also some longer term trends such as the total deal value across the different months this year. Okay, so we'll go about it in the following manner. First, we'll set up a Zap that feeds each new deal from Pipedrive into Google Sheets. We'll also be including some details about the deal, such as the created date, estimated deal value, and so on. Then, we'll perform some calculations and number crunching within Google Sheets itself and get the actual KPIs and metrics that we're interested in. Finally, we'll use the spreadsheets integration in Geckoboard to visualize and display those metrics on our dashboard. Once all this is done, the entire process can be automated. Let's get started. Let's head over to Zapier and create a new Zap. Give it a name. For the trigger, search for and select Pipedrive. Going through the list, we want the new deal in a pipeline stage. If you don't find the trigger that you need, you can check out more options here. For now, let's continue. If this is the first time, you'll have to connect your Pipedrive account to Zapier. We need the Pipedrive API key, and Zapier lets us know where we can find it. Continue. Let's close this tab. You can test the account. Yep, our Pipedrive is connected. Now, let's have a quick look in our Pipedrive. We want to track the deals coming in the lead in stage. Let's configure this. Choose your pipeline, the lead in stage. Things to double check: at least one recent deal and that it matches the trigger option we've selected. We do have it. Fetch and continue. All right, the test was successful, which means we've been able to connect and pull in data from our Pipedrive. You can view what data was pulled in from here and also reconfigure and retest if you need. For now, continue. Let's set up the action. We want to feed each new deal into Google Sheets. Create a new row in a specific spreadsheet. That's the one we want. Again, as it's the first time, we'll need to connect our Google Sheets. Okay, that's working. Now, within Google Sheets, I've created a new spreadsheet for this. Let's configure Zapier to Geckoboard. That's the sheet I want. Zapier is telling us to add headers to the sheet. You can read more about what this is and why it's required here in Google Sheets. Let's add the headers. Come back to Zapier and refresh. Cool. So let's continue configuring this based on what data we want to pull in for each deal. Clicking on this insert field button here, we want the time when the deal was added, the company name, the contact's email ID, and the estimated deal value. Zapier shows us a sample of the data that will be pushed to Google Sheets. Successful. And coming to Google Sheets. Indeed, a new row with the data that we wanted about the deal has been added. Coming back, finish. Let's turn on our Zap. As Zapier is letting us know, this Zap will now automatically run every 15 minutes and feed new deals from Pipedrive into Google Sheets. Let's say our Zap has been running for a while and we have lots of rows of data filled with our deals from Pipedrive. Just a quick note, I've changed the cell formatting to date for this timestamp column here. It'll be helpful to us while calculating stuff. Now, this is an important step. You'll need to perform the required calculations and number crunching and derive the particular metrics that you're interested in. You don't have to be a Google Sheets or Excel expert though. You can simply search online and you'll find just the functions that you need. As you can see, I've calculated some interesting metrics here. The number of leads yesterday, today, this week, this month, and broken down by the different months this year. Similarly, I've also calculated the total deal value for yesterday, today, this month, and the different months of the year, and so on. I just searched online and found this useful Stack Overflow post. I've pretty much used this function here with some tweaks to get the data that I wanted. I've also used the if error function. It'll display a zero instead of an error when, say, there's no data available for a particular time period. This in turn will prevent the widget on your dashboard from throwing an error when there's no data. These functions include a year filter, so you can even track metrics across multiple years. I've included this Google Sheet with all these formulas and the Stack Overflow post in our Zapier to Geckoboard guide on our Help Center. You can refer and also build upon them if needed. You can also always reach out to us if you need a hand with a particular function or calculation, and we'll be glad to help. Now that we have our metrics ready, let's head to Geckoboard. Now it's only a matter of using our spreadsheets integration and building the widgets. We have handy guides on using the spreadsheet integration on our Help Center. I'll build a few widgets here as examples. Nice. So I'll go ahead, build some more widgets, and complete this dashboard. Looking good. Our dashboard is ready, and we're tracking metrics from Pipedrive using Zapier. Now, for the icing on the cake. Whenever the Zap runs and updates data in Google Sheets, it will also automatically refresh that sheet. This causes the formulas within that sheet to run and calculate up to the latest values. Our Geckoboard spreadsheets widgets also automatically refresh every 10 minutes and pick up fresh data from the sheet. What this means is, once things are set up, the process is automated and you'll always have live, up to date metrics displaying on your dashboard. And that's it. I hope this video was helpful. Please do go through our Zapier to Geckoboard article as well on our help center. You'll find other useful tips there. If you have any questions about using this method or need help with any formulas or calculations, please get in touch with our friendly customer support team and we'll be more than glad to assist. Cheers!